Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Accounts Guru Cool. Learn accounting online. So today we are here with one more content, and in this we are going to discuss about AI in accounting, artificial intelligence in accounting, 12 key tasks automated and essential future skills for finance professionals explained by Santosh Phulse. So here we are going to discuss about which 12 keys task automated by AI. This artificial intelligence and the RPA, robotic process automations, the way it's implementing into all the sectors, we have to be more uh, careful about that, and we have to know which are all the tasks going to be automated and how we have to enhance our skills to sustain and to grow our career in accounting and finance. So it's too much important for us. We can't ignore this fact that automation is there, and this automation is 100% going to have the do the impact towards all the sectors. And we have to ask the question to ourselves is that either we are in a positions or either we are increasing our skill, enhancing our skills to adopt these automations, to make ourselves sustainable in this automation world. Either our skills we have to enhance, or which new skills it's going to be important for us to uh, keep our career growing in this automation world. So that's too much important for us to know, since still now the automation is not too much towards the accounting and finance, but slowly we are able to see the impact of that automations, where the 10 people's working in today's date might be the two is going to be required only once we have the automations. So considering, we have to be ready for that situations, knowing that the automation is going to be, and if we are not enhancing our skills towards that, and if we are not adopting these changes, then that's going to be create a problem for our career. So considering that, we are here to discuss about what are all the 12 key tasks automated and essential future skills for finance professionals. That's we are going to discuss here. So request all the viewers to be with us. Don't try to ignore this, since this is one of the things which is going to be 100% create an impact on us, and we have to be ready for that. And it's not going to create the impact. So we have to take the proactive approach towards that, proactive steps towards that. And that's we are going to discuss here. And if you guys are looking for any sort of training related to accounting and finance, then you can connect with us on our email ID, accounts.gurucool@yahoo.com. If you want to know more about our courses, then you can visit our website, that's accountsgurucool.com, to get a more insight from that. So we'll jump towards that to know which 12 key tasks automated through AI. Now, the first thing is automated data entry. The AI, this automation, is going to impact on the areas which we have the repetitive task, which we have the process driven work, which we have the checklist driven work. That's going to impact very fast towards the automated data entry. So from this, the data entry is foundational task in accounting. Data entry is a foundational task. It's a foundation for accounting, since if you if the data is not entered in the systems, the rest all processes are not going to start. So to have that processes in place, first someone need to do the data entry in the systems. This is a foundational, this is a foundation of accounting. Someone is doing the data entry for that, but it is often tedious, prone to errors and time consuming. Knowing that, It's a number of transactions we have to do the accounting, either it's accounts payable, receivables, or fixed assets, capitalizations, anything which have the data entry task. That's going to be 100% the prone to errors. It means the error is going to be, it's a time consuming as well, because we are doing through the human being. But if it's automated, with AI powered systems, data entry can be automated using optical character recognitions (OCR) technology, which scans physical and digital documents to extract data such as dates, amounts, and vendor names. Few entities who are able to invest for RPA, those has already been implemented all these processes. Genpact, Accenture's, IBM, for on trial purpose. How is going to be the work? So automated data entry is going to scan the invoice through optical character recognitions. And from that scanning itself, these are going to extract the dates, amounts, vendor names, everything from that invoice, and going to do the entry in the systems for that. So automated the data entry, because we are doing the entry through some of the documents. So how the AI is impacting and how the AI is giving the more advantage to us to utilize our skills towards the uh, giving the better insight of the business. So here, if you are looking towards the invoice, so when you are doing the data entry, what you are doing, and it's a consistent, you are looking the invoice, you are capturing the dates from there, PO from there, PO number, then invoice number, amount of that, nature of expenses, then you are doing the entry in the systems for that. So similarly, if you have AI in place, RPA in place, the RPA is going to do the same job. There is no variations in that. It's constant. If you build a program for that, then that's going to be the work as per that program. So automated data entry. So now the question is going to be, if you are in this job, if you are in these areas where you are doing the data entry, and if your organizations put AI in place, RPA in place, then how your job is going to be secured. If today 10 people's handling the volume of data entry, tomorrow only 2 peoples is going to be required for that. And these 2 peoples are ensuring your AI is working properly, your automation is working as per the expectations. And if any issues are there, these 2 peoples are there to immediately highlight to the technical team to do the some modification in the systems, since this automation is not working as per the expectations. So that 2 people's job out of the 10. So 8 need to find out something different. And for that, you have to enhance your skills. And if you don't do this, then that's going to create a problem for you. So considering this is important for you to keep it in mind, in which profile, on which profiles you are working, and how that's going to be impacted in the future through these automations. And if you are stuck in somewhere these kind of processes, then definitely it's going to create a problem for you. So knowing that problem is going to be in the futures, you're in the present, past is already gone, then what you are doing to secure your future, that's important. So think towards that. Don't be afraid by knowing this automation is going to be over there. Automation is going to be there, but automation is going to give the automation is giving the scope for you to enhance your skills and do something different, which is expected from you in accounting and finance. If you are doing the data entry, then repetitive task, if you are doing, then what's value additions you are doing through that. But instead of that, if you have any analytical skill, if you have any presentation skills, if you have any preparation of the various report skill, then that's going to be the useful for you. So you have to think for that. That's the change it's going to be required within you. So the AI, out of the 12 tasks, the first is automated data entry. And next from that automated data entry, in continuation to that, AI-based OCR tools scan documents like invoices and receipts, extracting key data points such as transaction amount, vendor name, and purchase order numbers. This AI-based OCR tools itself is going to do all these things. What expected for us to know to do the data entry in the systems? That's already this OCR tools is taking care of that. From that invoice receipt, key points, what we need, amount, vendor name, purchase order numbers, thus capturing from there. The extracted data is then automatically fed into the accounting software, eliminating the need for manual entry. How this automation is going to be the work? It's a classic example of this data entry. If your if your tool itself is going to scan the documents, either it's invoice, receipts, extracting the key data points such as transaction amount, vendor name, and purchase order numbers. If your purchase order number itself is prepared with your GL code based on the nature of expenses, where that item is going to be. If it's a professional fees, you already added the professional fees GL code towards that purchase orders. And the same, I know that we implemented this automation towards the PO in General Electric. That's the GE from the Pune locations. I was there for 3.5 years as a on-roll employee. So over there, all the expenses we manage through the purchase order. And when you are placing the purchase order in the systems for indirect items or direct items, you have to select the atom code as well. And that atom code itself is created as like professional fees, your repairs and maintenance, security expenses. And for that particular atom code, we given the GL code as well from the backend. So the indirect sourcing team who are selecting the professional fees, they are just looking towards the name in atom codes, professional fees. In the descriptions, they have the additional scope to add what the exactly description of that service is. But that services belongs to professional fees. Then what's the nature, what's the duration, for how many days, that's going to be added into the descriptions. Quantity, per unit price, and amount. When the GRN team going to do the GRN, they need to add, first thing is purchase order number. Once you open the purchase order number, from that purchase order numbers, you are able to see what are all the line items over there and how much is the quantity. As per the actual invoice, what's received, you have to just add the quantity over there and you need to save that whatever details you added over there. GRN is going to create automatically in a single click. Once the GRN is done, then that particular expense, the entry is going to trigger from there itself. When the GRN is done in the systems, the debit to professional fees is automatically going to do there. Price is capturing from your purchase order. Tax based PO we had implemented over there. And the taxes is going to populate it from your purchase order itself. And if any modifications over there, that's also given the scope to do the modifications over there at the time of GRN itself. Now, your basic price is capturing from your purchase order, your debit, where we want to go in the systems, that's going to do through the your PO itself. And the second is going to be parked towards your, that's the GRIR, goods receipt invoice receipts. And the accounts payable team is going to do the validation of that. And then that's going to be hit to your vendor account. Automation is there. Then what's the team is going to do over here? The team is just need all these details: purchase order number, invoice number, vendor name, how much is the quantity is received, and what's the price is coming from the PO itself. Only the quantity is important. And then your entry is doing in the system itself. When this automation is going to be over there, the extracted data is then automatically fed into the accounting softwares, eliminating the need for manual entry. So manual intervention is not required over there. In continuation to that, what's the benefits by doing this? Faster processing. The data entry process is speed up as the system can work 24 by 7 without breaks. There is no need to take a break, and it's a continuous. The system is going to work, no break, no leave, no tea, no rest, no lunch, no dinner, nothing. Faster processing, reduced errors. AI improves data accuracy by eliminating human error during data input. Cost saving, fewer resources are required for manual data entry, leading to cost reductions. Now, our scope in this all this automation process is that might be the invoice is not as per the expected of the AI, and that AI is not accepting that invoice for the scan, or the details is missing from there, then such kind of things we have to keep a track. So out of the 10, you can say at least 3 resources minimum or maximum as well is going to be required. But 7 resources, we have to ask them to look for some different role. So that's the way this automation is going to be create the more changes towards the accounting and finance. So you have to think from that standpoint. Second, invoice processing automations. In continuation to that, this is for automated data entry. Now, second, invoice processing automations. Data entry been taken care through the AI. Now, invoice processing. Processing invoice is one of the most common and time-consuming accounting tasks. AI automates this process by reading invoices, extracting the necessary details, and validating them against purchase orders and contracts. Very interesting. Initially, first we ensure the data entry automations. The GRN, goods receipt note. AI is going to take care for that. Once your GRN is done, the first thing going to hit to your P&L. Second, that's in the GRIR. Once it's there in the GRIR and we submitted that invoice to the accounts payable team is going to do the processing of that invoice. While doing the processings, accounts payable team is going to ensure the three-way match: invoice, purchase order, and your receipts. And the same if your AI is going to take care, then what accounts payable teams is going to do? AI automates this process by reading invoice, extracting the necessary details, and validating them against purchase orders and contracts. So it means AI is taking care of the three-way match through AI, through these automations. Then what accounts payable teams is going to do now? And it's 24/7. Its system itself is going to build this technology. What you are capturing? PO, invoice, and what's there in the systems. And it is 3 need to match, need to check either everything is aligned or not. If it's not, invoice is going to reject. And if it's yes, invoice is going to process in the systems. Create the program for that and do the automations. That's feasible. So what accounts team is going to do now? That's the reason it's important for you to understand in which area you stuck. And if it's need to enhance the skill, it's right time, boss, to work towards that, or else it's going to create a problem for you. In continuation to that, AI software scans invoices using OCR and NLP technologies. It automatically extracts the relevant data, then cross-check the data against existing company records and flags discrepancies or approval requirements for human review. Awesome. Awesome. No, nothing in your words now. Now, if you see how AI is going to create the massive change towards the accounting and finance. This AI software, how it's going to be the work? OCR and NLP technologies. What it's going to do, it automatically extract the relevant data, then cross-check, extracting, cross-checking the data against existing company records. In addition to that, flags discrepancies or wherever approval required for human review. That everything this automation itself is going to take care. Boss, it's red alert. Plus, Red alert for yourself to do the next gear for yourself. Take the next step to yourself to enhance your skills to secure your future. Benefits: faster processing. AI reduce invoices processing time from days to minutes. Accuracy: with AI, validations, errors related to MIS entry or invoice mismatches are greatly reduced. Compliances: automation ensures invoices are processed according to company policies and regulatory requirements. There is no any deviations. Once you provided the coding over there, provided the logic over there, you design the program over there, the system is definitely going to follow the same thing. There is no deviations. There is not going to be need for you to again inform as like what you do for your team. Follow the process, follow the process, follow the process. But still, deviation going to be there. Lack of acceptance going to be over there. But in automations, you have to just inform what program you need. Once you design, same is going to be. If you want to do the change, you're free to do that. So that's going to be the benefits. Third, bank reconciliations. Bank reconciliation ensures that the company's internal financial records match those provided by the bank. It's typically a team intensive task that AI can simplify by automatically comparing transactions in real time. AI powered systems track and compare financial records in a company's bank account with its internal transaction data. By matching each transaction automatically, AI reduces the need for manual comparisons, saving time and efforts. So in bank reconciliation, AI is going to take care for that. Benefits: efficiency, reconciliation time is reduced significantly, and AI ensures more frequent checks, improving financial visibility. Error reductions: by automating the process, AI minimizes the risk of overlooking discrepancies or matching errors. Better cash flow management. Real-time reconciliation allows businesses to detect cash flow issues promptly. So your reconciliation also is going to automate it from the bank reconciliations. That's the third area where this AI task automated. Fourth, expense management. AI helps business streamline expense management by automating the tracking, categorizations, and approval process, ensuring that spending aligns with the company's budget. AI tool analyze uploaded receipts and invoices, automatically categorizing the expense into predefined categories such as travel, office supplies, or internet. Now you think that you have to revisit for your job profiles. If any such kind of things is over there, then it's a red alert for you. Today or tomorrow, that's 100% going to do the automations over there. That process is going to automate. And still now, if you are in that profiles, you have to start to enhance your skills in which your career is going to be grow. And if you can't, then that's going to create a problem. The AI also verifies compliances with company policies by flagging expenses that exceed limits or don't match the expected categories. Now, if you see that, how this AI is built and in how much that's going to be the benefits for us. Its benefits: to put ourselves into different skill, to allow us to do the analytical work towards the accounting and finance, which is expected from you. But if you stuck into data entry and repetitive tasks, then that's going to create a problem. In continuation to that, time saving: employees no longer need to input or categorize expense manually. Policy: AI ensure that expense comply with company policies, preventing overspending. Real-time oversights, managers can access real-time reports of expenses, improving budget oversights. Fifth, accounts payable and receivable automations. Now, if you think that data entry has already been automated, invoice processing has already been automated, your account reconciliations related to bank has already been automated, expense management has already been automated, then it's straight away it's mentioned accounts payable and receivables automations. AI automates accounts payable and account receivable tasks by streamlining invoices approvals, payment processing, and collections. The automatic system reads incoming invoices and match them with purchase orders and receipts for accounts payable. It then automatically triggers payments based on agreed upon terms, reducing the likelihood of missed payments. AI also tracks outstanding invoices for AI, sends automated reminders to clients, and manage payment schedules. Everything is taken care by the AI. Then what you are going to do in this profile? Benefits: reduce late payments. AI ensures invoices are timely, avoiding late fees. Improved cash flow. Automated AR management ensures timely collections, reducing cash flow gaps. Vendor relationship management. Timely payment enhance relationship with suppliers and vendors. That automation itself is going to take care for that. Next, financial reporting. AI simplifies the generation of financial reports, reducing the time it takes to compile data and ensure accuracy. It integrates financial data from various departments to generate consolidated reports. AI automatically collects these data from different financial systems and departments such as sales, payroll, and expense to generate balance sheet, income statements, and cash flow reports. The systems can also identify discrepancies and offer suggestions for corrections. Your AI itself is going to prepare all these reports, and you have the scope to modify the reports as well, whatever the way you want. It's going to give the benefit time efficiency. Financial reports can be generated faster, providing real-time insights for decision makers. Automation reduce human errors in reporting, leading to more reliable financial informations. Consistency: AI ensures that financial reporting follows company standards and regulations. So financial reporting, preparation of the various reports also is going to be taken care by the AI. At the end of the day, in all these automations, whatever the repetitive task, process-driven task over there, that's going to be taken care by this AI, RPA. And you're there to ensure this AI is working properly. Wherever the issues, you are going to take care for that. And plus, by extracting all these details, you have to do the analysis of that. You need to check what improvement is going to be required to enhance the business. In which area we are not doing the great. You have to do the analysis of that. That sort of skills is going to be required. Audit automations. AI transforms the audit process by automating data analysis and transaction sampling. Auditors can leverage AI to quickly analyze large volumes of financials data, increasing efficiency and accuracy. Advanced AI tools scan all financial transactions and highlight anomalies, outliers, or patterns that may indicate errors, fraud, or compliance issues. It also performs continuous monitoring to allow auditors to focus on higher risk areas. See, this automation is going to be create a magic for audit as well. It's a benefits: enhanced efficiency. AI reduce the time required to analyze vast data sets. Improved risk management. AI helps auditors identify potential risk or discrepancies early. And fraud detections. AI identifies patterns that could indicate fraudulent behavior, ensuring transparency. That's the benefit through the audit automations. Fraud detections and risk management. AI's ability to analyze vast amounts of data in real time allows it to spot unusual patterns or transactions that may indicate fraudulent activity, improving risk management. Different AI algorithms validate transactions data, identify trends or anomalies that might suggest fraud, such as unusual transactions or irregular billing practices. This helps the system to continuously learn from the new data and improve its ability to predict and identify risk. So your fraud detections and risk management also is going to taken care by these automations. If any irregular billings transactions over there, if irregular invoices over there, then that sort of transaction is going to alert by these automations. Benefits: real-time detections. Fraudulent activity is detected as it occurs, preventing potential financial losses. Risk reductions. AI helps mitigate risk related to financial mismanagement and fraud. Enhanced security. AI's constant monitoring increases the security of financial transactions. That's the fraud detections and risk management. Next, tax compliances and filing. Then how this task going to be automated? AI simplifies the complex tax compliance process by ensuring business adhere to ever changing tax regulations and automating tax returns filing. AI system track the latest tax regulations and ensure accurate tax calculations. The AI also complies relevant financial data from across the organizations and generates tax returns based on that information. AI is going to do as per the latest tax regulations and ensuring accurate tax calculations. Benefits: reduced tax errors. Automation ensure tax calculations are accurate and compliant with law. Timely filing. AI automates tax return preparations and filing, preventing late submissions. Regulatory compliance. AI ensures adherence to changing the tax law, avoiding penalties and fines. That's going to be taken care through the automations. Payroll processing. AI revolutionize payroll processings by automating salary calculations, benefits, administrations, and tax deductions. The payroll softwares in today's days, what we are using, you have to just give the gross salary. Your salary structures is going to be automatically created from that payroll software itself. You have to add your investment declarations. Your tax is going to be calculated automatically. AI systems integrate with time tracking tools and employee database to calculate salaries, manage deductions, tax health benefits, and issues timely payment. AI also ensures that payroll compliance complies with tax and laws. Its benefit: error-free payroll. AI eliminates mistakes in salary calculations, ensuring employees are paid correctly. Increased efficiency. Automated payroll saves time for HR and accounting departments. Compliance with regulations. AI ensures payroll adheres to changing tax codes and laws. That's the payroll processing. Next, financial forecasting. AI helps businesses forecast future financial performance by analyzing historical data and identifying patterns that predict revenue, expense, and cash flow. It uses machine learning algorithms to analyze historical financials data, market conditions, and other relevant variables. These models can predict future cash flow, sales, and other key financial metrics, allowing business to make proactive decisions. Boss, this is going to be create an impact for FP&A as well. Instead of the problem that we have to say that that's going to give the value addition for businesses and FP&A team as well. This is your financial forecasting. Your forecasting is going to taken care by these automations. Your machine itself is going to do all this trend analysis, your market analysis, your past trends, and going to present the financial forecasting. Benefits: improved decision making. Accurate forecast enable informed strategic planning, real-time adjustments. AI provides continuous insights, allowing business to adjust forecast based on the real-time data, optimize resource allocations. AI helps allocate resources more effectively by predicting future financial needs. That's the financial forecasting. Budgeting and cash flow management. AI supports business in managing cash flow and budgeting by analyzing income, expenses, and financial trends to predict future financial needs. So your budgeting and cash flow also is going to take care by these automations. AI tools track daily transactions and help businesses project future revenue and expenditures. They highlight potential cash flow shortfalls and recommend budget adjustments, allowing businesses to stay on track financially. Benefits: better cash flow visibility. AI offers real-time update on visible on available cash, improving liquidity management. Improve budgeting. AI ensures the budget is flexible and adjusts based on shifting financial conditions. Timely decisions. AI alerts managers to potential cash shortage in advance, allowing for corrective actions. Now, if you see that AI is going to impact towards accounts payable, account receivables, R2R, FP&A. In all the areas, this automation is going to be helpful. There were lots of our teams stuck towards doing the data entry, stuck towards do the repetitive task. And when you have all this automation is in the place, then this automation is going to eliminate your manual interventions in the process, your repetitive task in the processes. Then what you are going to do now? If now you can think how many of your teammates working in such kind of profiles where it's going to create a problem, where their work is going to automate, then what this guy is going to do? So boss, it's the right time to alert to yourself, give the alert to yourself. It's a red alert to yourself, and you have to start to enhance your skills. You have to leverage further your skills to enhance the more areas, explore the more areas. Here, give me the example is that if you see the pattern of these automations is towards the repetitive task. Wherever you don't have the repetitive task, you need to enhance your skills for that. Automation is going to take care where repetitive task is there, process driven work is there. Then you have to think towards that in which area, in which scope of work, your skills, your judgment, your analysis is going to be required. And there, automation is going to be might be the less scope over there. And you have to enhance those skills. Giving the one of the examples, your R2R, FP&A, some sort of automation is going to be there. But if it's a recurring provisions you have to do in the systems, you are. But if you have to gather the informations, you need to ask for the team, then it's human dependency over there. Whatever the system done, the automated entries in the system, someone need to do the review of that. If you have added the automation for accrual based on the open PO, and in that PO, you have added the service delivery date. And if you are closing your 31st of July, then if any purchase order is open related to services and the date of delivery of the services is 31st of July, and still that PO is open, you guide it to the system to automatically create the provisions for that. It's expense account debit to accrued expenses. That's it. System is going to be check either the PO is open, what's the service delivery date, and still if it's open, then take the entry in the systems. That's the respective expenses from that purchase order to accrued expenses and do the reversal on the very first day of the following month. But if that service delivery date is postponed and that PO is not changed in the systems with the service delivery date, the system is going to do the entry for that. Then your number is not going to be the correct one. Someone need to review of all these things. So that analytical job is going to be there. Analysis, overseer. That's the area is going to be required. For that, your in-depth knowledge, how is going to be need to system to work, what's the desired results is need from that automations, and either that result is over there as per the expectations or not. So for that, your specialization towards that skills, your subject matter expert is going to be required. So you have to do the focus towards that. So that's the way you have to think how you have to see your career growing towards these automations as well, or else that's going to be create a problem. So that's all from this. So thanks guys for being with us. Request all the viewers to subscribe our channel and start to ask us to create a content as per your need, as per your requirement, as per your issues. So we are here to create the content as per what you ask us to create. Thank you.